What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Funko 411. On today's episode, I've got a couple of mystery boxes from a company that we haven't purchased before. Now, you guys know me. I'm not going to kind of like sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why I haven't tried this company yet is because I kind of have a little bit of some like preconceived notions about their boxes. The company that we're talking about is Funky Bop. I haven't purchased them before, but I have seen other channels open them up. I've seen other results on like Instagram and stuff like that. And, you know, just to put it all on the table, the reason why I've kind of held off on buying from them and held off on opening these boxes, to be honest, is because I kind of feel like I know what the style of boxes are. They put a lot of newer pops in here, a lot of pops that are a little bit inflated on PPG. And from what I've seen a lot of the top hits are usually pretty damaged. They're not like in great condition, which, you know, is to be expected sometimes with older pops. But the main reason is because I've seen a lot of like brand new stuff in their boxes. It's usually like, you know, Amazon exclusives or recent exclusives that kind of have like a higher value. They stick them in the boxes. You know, a lot of companies do that. I'm not really, you know, targeting them, but I'm just explaining why I haven't bought any boxes from them in the, you know, in the past yet. But we're going to try them out. We're going to give them a fair shot. We're going to kind of try to put some of those biases to the side and see how we do on these boxes. So quick little box breakdown, $100 box. So $200 total. So $100 each box. $14 in shipping and taxes per box, so $28 for that. So $228 all in, 4 to 6 pops per box, 35 boxes, and then condition is listed as 7.5 for greater. So we'll see how we do. Like I said, you know, not expecting a ton, but if we did hit some of those top hits, I'll put an image up of what they had as some of the top hits. There's a Beetlejuice chase. There's an Alien SDCC that's the 480 piece. There's some cool sign pops in there like Elijah Wood. So, you know, not bad. There are some good hits in there that we could get. But before we get into the boxes, I wanted to try something new. I wanted to get your feedback on what I should do for my next video. I figured this would be a fun, interactive way to kind of get feedback from you guys, see what you said in the comments about what you would prefer to see, but I have a few different options to give you. I'm either going to do a SpongeBob SquarePants mystery mini video or open like 16 of those. I have a pop hunt video that's actually a lot of fun that I just haven't gotten around to editing. I have a bunch of soda, so I was thinking about doing a 50 soda video. And lastly, I was thinking about doing a big Whatnot haul. I have a bunch of mega grails that I've bought from Whatnot, and I was going to do like a video just to show some of those grails, some of those big hits that I purchased. So let me know down in the comments which one of these you want to see. I'll check the comments, and then whichever one got the most love will be what I post in my next video. But anyway, let's jump into these boxes. Let's start off with this one. All right, let's get right into it. Like I said, Funky Bop. We have not tried them before. Figured it'd be fun to give them a shot, see how we do. I don't know how it's going to be packaged, so I will move the box over here so you can't see. And we'll see what we get. Oh, that's right. I forget that they do the thing where they put the little protector sleeves on there. So we won't know what we're getting, but I will do it sort of like mystery style. You get a little view of my camera there. All right, here we go. Here's our first one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It is Supreme Strange Statue. Ooh, you know, I kind of know off the top of my head that this is not a great hit. I don't think these pops got very much love from Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, but nevertheless, not a horrible pop. I don't really mind getting anything that's Marvel Collector Corps. I kind of like those pops, so don't mind getting that one, but I'm guessing that's not going to have a ton of value. All right, and here is our second one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It is Yev Kassem, which is not the name that I would know him by, from Seinfeld Walmart exclusive. Not a bad pop, but pretty recent. And we, you know, I'm guessing we can all guess that this is probably not on the super valuable side, but that's totally fine. All right, we've got 3 more in this box, so I'm going to move it right along. Here is our next one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Parks and Rec, Leslie the Riveter. Let me take that out of the box. Leslie, I haven't actually made it all the way through Parks and Rec. I've probably said this on the channel before. I've started and stopped this show like 20 times. I've gotten through like season 1, I feel like twice or maybe even 3 times, and then I end up giving up. I really need to power through that first like season and a half because I heard it gets a lot better. But there is Leslie the Riveter, kind of, you know, this is exactly kind of what I was expecting from these boxes, but we'll move on to the next one. All right, here we go. We got pop number 4 in this box. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We've got Dory. Yikes. Dory from Finding Dory. I mean, if it was from Finding Nemo Dory, I think that one is not too bad, but this one, yeah, this one's like a few bucks. This one's pretty darn common. I think you could still buy like master cases of these for like really, really pretty cheap. So this last one's got to be pretty valuable because right now we're looking at like maybe $40. So this last pop has to be like 60 bucks. All right, here we go. Here is our last one. And like I said, this is guaranteed value. So we should be getting at least like around a $60 pop here, because I think we've probably maybe got $40 there if we're lucky. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. It is Q90. I don't really know this character that well, from Mandalorian. And it's got a $17 sticker on the bottom. So that's not going to bode well. It's not boding well for our value. Unless one of these is worth a lot more than I was thinking. Maybe, I don't even know. Unless this is their values. Is this their values? No, because there's no value on this one. This one's got some bad damage too. I don't know. I guess for now, we'll move on to our second box. We'll kind of leave these as our first 6, so you can kind of see what we got in our first batch there. And then we'll move on to our second box and see how we do. All right, box number 2. I can tell this one is definitely lighter, so I'm thinking this one probably has either, you know, 3 or, well, I guess it said 4 to 6, so I'm guessing this one's got 4 pops. And we do have just 4 this time, so let me start it off with this one. It's a little tough to open up these boxes, even though I want to show them mystery style. It's tough to open every one of these, but here is our first one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It is Captain America Winter Soldier Special Edition sticker. All right. It's so hard sometimes to act enthusiastic about certain pops. I'm trying. I'm gonna turn it up. I'm turning it up for you guys. But I feel like, you know, if I'm being honest, you're watching this and you're thinking the same thing. You're thinking like, oh, this is not good. You know, it's okay. It's okay to get pops like this in a mystery box, as long as there's some like redeeming stuff in there mixed in. You could, you know, there's got to be something to kind of redeem the box. Like when you have a box like this, it's okay if you have a couple, like 2 or 3 that are, you know, on the lower end, but then you got to have, you know, that older pop, that, you know, something that kind of puts the box together and makes it, you know, feel fair for the price. $100, $100 for each of these boxes. So we're going to kick it off with Captain America in our second box, but we still have 3 pops to go. So I do think one of these 3 is going to have some good value since it is only 4 pops. All right, here is our second pop. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We've got Goose with the Fleur Kittens. So Goose the cat, and then I haven't seen the Marvels yet, but the Fleur Kittens. So another Collector Core exclusive, not horrible, not anything super great, but cute little pop. I like the little extra cats. Okay, we've got 2 more. Here is our second to last pop. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We've got Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I don't know much about this one, actually. Yu-Gi-Oh! 25th Anniversary. I've seen the Blue Eyes White Dragon, like the Box Lunch exclusive, but not sure on this one, Toon Dragon, but not bad. All right, here is our last pop of the day. No peeking. Gosh, I want to say that this should be a good hit, but maybe this one has some decent value. I'm still thinking like we're not even close to the $100, and I'm like almost certain we're going to be way under value on the boxes overall, unless this is something really good. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It is Courage the Cowardly Dog, Gemini exclusive. Something tells me something. I'm not. I don't know if I want to say it, but I feel like maybe they're buying some overstock from Gemini, collectibles. I don't know. Again, it's one of those situations where I feel like it's taking advantage of some gaps in PPG, which have been getting cleaned up. PPG, HobbyDB, they're doing some good stuff in the background. I think it's actually going to, result in a much more fair, accurate price points for a lot of these pops. But for now, we're still kind of in that transition period where there's some pops in here that are probably just not fairly priced or accurately priced. But here is Courage the Cowardly Dog. Let's check our values and we will see exactly how we did. All right, so we got our values, and I really wanted to prove my bias wrong about what I thought would be in these mystery boxes, but I couldn't do it. Not only are the pops not the greatest, this is not the kind of stuff you want to see in a mystery box. Like I said, if you get 1 or 2 of these in your mystery box along with some older hits, then fine. But I could speak from my own experience. I just did a mystery box run of 65 boxes, $100 box, and I didn't put a single box that was less than like $140, $150 in value in there, because I just feel like that's the right thing to do in the current state of the way Funko Pops are, the way values are. You gotta give a little extra to account and be fair to the people who are supporting you, because that's really what people are doing. They're supporting you, supporting your company. When you do them like this and you spend $228 and you get back what I'm about to tell you we got back, it's the kind of the give and take of customer and business. It makes it really easy for customers to just be like, all right, well, not going to buy from them again. I'll just go buy from Pop King Paul, who, I know is going to give me a full guaranteed value and make a much higher quality, mix of pops and mystery boxes. So with all that said, let's go through the values. I do want to know what you all think in the comments. Leave me a comment down below. Am I being too harsh on them and all that stuff? Am I being fair? I know that there's very few of you who are looking at these pops and thinking, "Oh yeah, that's $228 in value." Not even close. But here we go. We've got Leslie the Riveter coming in at $10, Supreme Strange coming in at $8. Yev Kassem was actually our big hit for this round of boxes, $21. Q9, $14, and then Dory coming in at just $7. So our first box came in at $60. And keep in mind, this is a $100 guaranteed value box. I have had this box for a couple months, so I know PPG has kind of been getting updated and fluctuating. But even looking back at kind of price changes on some of these, I was like, right at the $100, or probably, I think I was actually still under $100. For our second box, we started off with Captain America, $16. Goose with the Fleur Kittens was $19. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, $15. And then oddly, Courage the Cowardly Dog, that was our big hit at $25. But I did go to Gemini Exclusives website and looked up the pop. They have it right now on sale, available for $15, and you can buy a case of these for pretty cheap if you wanted to just buy a bunch of them. So $15 for that. But if we stick to what's on PPG, it was $75 for these. So in total, we got back $135 on $228 spent. So we lost a total of $93. So not the greatest. I'm not going to kind of harp on what I've already talked about with kind of what I think of this style box, because I already did that. Really the biggest thing is, if you're going to do boxes like this, you've got to mix it up. You got to put some older pops in there. You've got to put some better hits in there. You can't do this and expect to like still churn out mystery boxes and expect people to come back, because it's just not going to happen. But I do want to update my rankings. I got the rankings up on the screen right now. For now, I'm going to put Funky Bop in the caution category because I don't think it's fair to just like judge them on one round of pops. So we will try them out again in the future. We'll see what we get, you know, probably just one more time. If it doesn't pan out and it's more of this kind of style box, then we're going to move them over to that do not buy category and we'll be done with them. But I want to know what you guys think. Am I being a big old jerk? Am I being too hard on them? I want to hear all about it down in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts were. If you liked the video, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, do me that favor as you're heading out. Hit that subscribe button. Do all that stuff. And I will see you on the next one.